welcome back to another episode of Mark Talks Football. And today we are back with another episode, two-game episode, a Champions League and a Premier League game. And I tell you what, it has not gone according to plan so far. If you don't know already, please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe. I know that there are at least 60 to 70% of you guys that haven't subscribed so far. So please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button as well. And there will be videos every single day, apart from Sundays, every single week until I possibly cannot do it. So, since the last time I spoke to you, we've played two games. And in those two games, we played a Carabao Cup game and a Premier League game. And it is not going to plan in the league. So let me show you what has been going on. So in the time you left, the last time we played Manchester City, lost 2-0. We then played MK Dons, who they have a certain striker who we all know and all love. Yaku Mate play for them. And he is now a MK Dons player. After he left us for free, he went to Sunderland for 3 years. 3 years, and then signed for nearly potentially going up to £1 million. Going to MK Dons, has got 4 goals in 8 games for them, doing well for them. So he went up against him, another Reading player as well, played for them as well. Tyler Ashcroft, former Reading youth player as well. Was in that game as well. Hopefully the sound is a lot better. I fiddled with it at the end of the last episode to try and make it a bit more clearer and a bit more better for you guys as well. So hopefully that makes it a little bit better as well. And I've got a little cover on top of the microphone as well. So maybe that might be a bit better for your ears. So we will have to wait and see how it goes from here. So Nicholas Jackson, he has signed his new deal. He has got an assist. No, he created one chance. Still no goals in 8 games, whereas Bobby has got 5 goals in 10 games. I am getting worried about Jackson, but we've changed up a bit of how we're playing now. So we're going for a few more low crosses, a little bit more directness in what we're doing. We're going to play for set plays as well. And when we roll it out from the back, we're also going to be aiming for the full-backs. A little bit lower defensively as well. I feel like we're getting beaten. Might put that up a little bit more. But a little bit more better with the trigger of the pressing as well. Go a little bit higher and see how that goes. But overall, we are not doing well in the league. We are now currently 10th in the league. So mid-table at the moment, a thing that we were looking for. I think once we get through this Champions League stuff, we can pick back up. But I don't think we're going to be winning the league this season. We are currently 9 points behind first in Manchester United, who are top of the league. And we're not going to be there. Chelsea have a game in hand and they can go back up. But we have got Morecambe in the next round of the Carabao Cup. We don't know what we're doing. But the Champions League is going to be a game we're playing now against FC Porto, who, I don't know if they have him, a former Reading player in it, in Danny Loader. But he's not playing at all. They're playing a very small knit 4-2-2, 4-4-2, basically, diamond. We're going to go with the same team. I'm trusting Jackson to do something in this game. I'm hoping he does something in this game. But the game against Aston Villa, he scored a goal, but it was ruled for offside. And then after that, we never had one highlight in that game. After that, it was all Aston Villa, and it was getting more and more worrying throughout the game. And it was just a bit, yeah. But yeah, he's not on the bench. Oh, bench. Not on the bench. He might not be there anymore. I don't know. We could check later on, but we'll see. Right, here we go. Let's get into the game. Dominating possession. Playing balanced away from home. There are more shots than us now. I'm not dejected because I think last season we just that's it. Last season he would have buried that. We have to find a way of getting his confidence and getting him to score. I think once he scores one, he will be fine. But at the same time, he's not really getting those chances. He's not creating enough. So Right, playing out from the back. Lovely ball over the top. No one there. Elise tries to win it. He doesn't. Long ball over. Lovely win. Another win. Can we win it back now? Here goes Ryan. He hasn't been doing much either. A little bit worried about him. Elise cuts it back again to Ruth. Out to Nick. To Cascade. Aziz shoots it off the crossbar. Very, very close there to make it 1-0. But doing all the things that we're doing all the right things so far, just not getting that end product this season, which used to be our go-to. We used to dominate possession, but we also used to capitalize on things as well, and we're not really doing that this year, and it's a bit worrying. We're not killing teams off, and it's a bit of a worry. Right, here we go, corner kick. Elise, who's he going to aim for? And there's the goal. Andrew Obowemenini. I want to call him Omos. Lovely header there. Just as this set piece is designed to do. It's close to calling him that. If you guys are WWE fans or wrestling fans, you will understand why. Over the top, and there's Ryan Sesic coming back to defend. Does really well there. Cuts it out in the middle. Goes out wide. Lovely ball through, but Connor Boyce Clark is there to pick it up. Ruth out wide. Can we get it out? Lovely little passes of play there. Through to Jackson. Lovely ball. Here he goes again. He's just fucking not finishing it. Oh, yeah. Fuck me. He needs to start burying these. And it is becoming a bit worrying he's not. But I'm going to have faith in him. I believe he will do it. But he's not. He's signed his new deal now as well. He will be here for the next 5 years with a £200 million release clause. Let's just hope he can live up to those expectations now. He's got real over the top. Fabio Vieira blocked. He must be offside as well. Let's praise them so far. What can I do to make him... I want to roam from position. I want him to take more risks. Shoot more often. Let's try that. I want to try... I need to get him into the game more. And him taking risks would be fine because he's got everything about him to be world class. It's just him, I think, realising that. And I don't think he actually realises it yet. Take more risks, shoot more often, move into channels. That's what I like to see. Don't want him to dribble more. Roam from positions, moving into channels, roaming around to try and find it. That might help him a little bit more. With the players behind him, maybe trying to find that pocket of space. Don't have to be in your position the whole time. Maybe that might help him get into the game a bit more. Let's just wait and see. But I'm hoping that helps. I'm hoping that's something that we can... But if it doesn't help in this game, it's something that we're going to use moving forward because it might help him get into it more. I don't want to sub him off even though he's having a poor game because I want him to get used to what he's got to try and do and how he's got to do it. But they have a corner, swings it into the back post, saved. It looked like and cleared out. 1-0 up. We are now top of the league. Femi Aziz is going to come off for Oscar Pereira. Let's bring Brian Bobby on. If Brian Bobby scores, he's starting the next game. Brian Bobby started the last game in the cup and did really well with the position he was playing and what he was doing. So maybe it might be more suited to him. I don't know. But Nicholas Jackson actually has proper competition this season. And he's not really taking it or trying to go for it. We've already made 3 subs, so let's take you off. I want to bring on Pablo Tor. Jacob Ramsey got 2 goals against MK Dons. Played really well from the position he was playing, floating around, picking up the ball. A bit like what he was playing in the Aziz position, as sort of picking up and picking it out. He should win that. Aziz heads it back, but there's no one there. Should have really tried to control that if he could, but Bobby wins it back, plays it wide. Porto are put under pressure here. They're trying to find a way out of it, and they do, and it lobs and it gets to the keeper first, and Galemo scores. Looks like it could be offside. It is offside. Have a 3D view of where he was. He was just about onside. Offside, sorry, not onside. Right, we got 15 minutes left of the first half. Hoping that we can get this win and maybe take it into the Leeds game to try and push ourselves forward. I might be rotating in the next game as well because we've just come off a Champions League game and I don't want to overdo some players. So there will be some changes, I think. Out wide, so Meatloaf cuts in, does really well. Nice little passage of passing play there. Sort of passing it to players that are not open and sort of got people around. And he's in. Bobby's there and it is off the post. And Bobby tries to get it and doesn't. Yeah, this is becoming a bit. Not what. If they score now, I'm worried. Okay, I'm not worried. But we're doing well defending set pieces. We do well with taking set pieces. We're going to be doing a lot more set piece training this season to try and get our set pieces up to scratch so we can score more goals from it. There's Bobby out wide. I just think it might be a striker situation with us this season. Because it just seems that any striker we've got is not finishing and not doing it. He scores, but he's not even doing well as well. They're not taking their chances. So that could be an issue we have this season as well. Fucking hell, man. I didn't want to do the changes. Anyway, we win the game. Take positives from it. We had nearly more shots than them. Yeah, it was special. Second Champions League game. First Champions League away game. Going to Porto. Difficult ground to go to. And picking up the win. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. We'll still be in the playoff, I think, even if the teams we receive another £2 million, another 2.5 million nearly in there as well. So nice bunch of money that will go into our account. Right. And I will see you guys for the Leeds game and I will make changes and show you the changes I make. Let's go. Right, here we are. We are back against Leeds United. We have made some changes. Meatloaf's coming in. Nathan Collins is coming in. Oscar Pereira and Brian Bobby are all going to be starting. I'm also going to take out Nick as well, even though he's been playing really well. And we're going to take out. He's been playing really well. I just want to make a little bit of a fresh. Aziz has been absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to take Femi Aziza as well. Femi Aziza is always wanted by someone, but no one ever puts a bid in for him. And when they do, it's not enough. And Nick is wanted by fucking Real Madrid. Oh, shit. Okay, if he's wanted by Real Madrid, do we have a release clause? 80 million. That's fine. If they spend 80, if they hit the release clause, that will do me. Ruth is going to be starting as well. So yeah, we're going to make a few changes to this team. I want to freshen it up a bit and see how it goes. I know we're winning games, but in the league we're not. And I'm getting slightly concerned about that. I've seen this before. I've played FM long enough to know when, Jesus Christ, they're the draw merchants. Fuck me. 5 draws. Win, lose, win, lose. Really inconsistent. And those wins have been in the cups. They're not even in the league. That's a little bit of the worry about what's going on at the moment. So let's hope we can change that and maybe get it a little bit better. Things. Oh, here we go. Oscar Pereira's in. Pass it back to Bobby. The curse of the strikers is continuing. I've left the striker position the way it was before. I haven't added what I tried in the last game because I didn't know if I wanted to try it or not. We've got an international break coming up, so I might try it then and put it in. But Oscar Pereira's doing what Oscar Pereira does. They are 13th in the league. I don't want to go more positive. Yeah, if I can do. Fuck it. Right. Right, we have played 40 minutes, and we... Right, I'm actually going to try something. I'm going to put in Nicholas Jackson, though, and see if that maybe will be able to get him into the game more. Because if it does, I have an idea of what I can do then with the front four. Maybe he wants to be... Heads it out, back to Pozzo. Arison, Celso, over the top. Right, Oscar Pereira was playing a really good. Here we go. Diaz to the middle. There he is. Another goal for Andrew Obogobogobogo. He's been called Omos. I don't care now. There he is at the front post. Lovely. Oh, let me do it. He is now called Omos. I have no shame in what I have done. And I do not care. If there is a better nickname you have for some of these players, please put it in the comments down below. And I will name some of these players. Ding. Here we go. Oh, out what? Fuck you. Bing bong. Fuck your life. Just a simple, fucking simple goal. Bobby's not doing anything, nor is Jackson. Right, they got a goal kick. We now high press in what we do now. And we have won it back. Diaz through to Elise. Pablo over the top to Elise. And he has been taken. Oh, they won the ball. Oh, what the fuck just went on? Right. I feel like I need to... Oh, Elise. Over the top to Bobby. Off the crossbar. That would have been Nicholas Jackson's bread and butter last season. Right. He's not doing much. Jacob Ramsey could come on. I'm going to bring the youngster on as well. Because he's got really high potential. I'm going to take you off. Meatloaf's coming off. Enzo can come on. He likes playing right back. That was one of the things he wanted to play when he first joined us. So maybe that can help him a bit more. I do not know. We're just not winning games. Let's go cautious. Just nothing. I don't want to go higher. We haven't got the paciest centre backs. Let's try that. Let's add a few things into it to try and maybe flip the game in our favour, but just nothing. I've had enough. Had enough. Bing bong. Fuck your life. Right. Just not winning. We're not seeing out games. Should have fucking won. Hey, what are you pissed off for? You're not even a... Come on. Right. Next up, I will see you. The next game will be a Champions League game again, and we will be playing Ludogorets, and then we will be playing Tottenham, 6th place, to see if we really are top 6. We're playing West Ham next. Do we do a 3-game episode? Okay, we're going to play a 3-game episode. We're going to play West Ham, who are 3rd. We're going to play Ludogorets, and then we're going to play Tottenham. These are all... So, yeah. I think I know who the team I play for Ludogorets, but let's see how we go. I need to think of something what we can do with Bobby, because at the moment the thing we're doing with Bobby is to do with Nicholas Jackson isn't working, and we need it to work because he is the main man in this team, and we have to find a way of getting him involved and getting him done. We've got a few suspensions and injuries, so we will see what we can do for the next game. I'm going to go off and think about what we can do with him, about what we can do with the rest of these as well. So that's it. Thank you ever so much for watching me today. My name's been Mark. You guys have been amazing.